He's 1.84 meters tall, weighs 74 kilos, and has not a gram of fat. This guy's the epitome of fitness and stamina, a model for every couch potato with sporting ambitions. Mark Webber, the Adonis of Formula One. A great Australian guy who puts his sporting passion to use for good cause as well. In 2003, he launched the Tasmanian Challenge to help children with cancer. A project that's very dear to his heart.
After going to some of the hospitals here in Australia, especially the hospitals where they're holding a lot of young kids with cancer-related illnesses, I thought, God, I must be able to try and do something to get some money, some funding support to try and help some of the kids, help the families. You know, they've got some siblings as well that, you know, puts the whole family out of whack, and how could we help them? You know, some of the parents are out of work because they have to look after the youngster that's ill and things like that. So put my thinking cap on, and, you know, I like my outdoor activities, like this sort of adventure side of things, and I thought, let's have an adventure race or something that people could challenge themselves as well.
The Tasmanian Challenge, a major sporting test even for the incredibly fit Webber. Peak performances required in multiple disciplines, back and forth across the Tasmanian countryside. The participants are pushed to their limits and beyond. A week of hard graft for a good cause.
It's going to be tough, but, you know, you look back on it with some, you know, great memories of also the teams you race against, and I think in the end it'll be the race, the sting out of the race will go after 3 or 4 days. I think the last few days will literally be survival, and, you know, in terms of surviving, you know, with injuries and things, because, you know, over 100 hours of racing probably, so yeah, it's going to be a tough event.
The Tasmanian Challenge in November 2008 ended painfully for the Australian. Riding his mountain bike near Port Arthur, Webber collided with a four-wheel drive coming the other way and broke his leg, an accident with serious consequences.
Well, it was a different winter for me, obviously, to have that long out of the car, and the fracture that I had on the leg took a long time to get used to that, and walking and getting all those type of things back up to speed again. So it was more the frustration side of it, knowing that how fit and how well you can be, and then how limited your day-to-day lifestyle can be.
Webber's whole career was at risk. His painful broken leg and countless bruises meant he'd probably miss testing for the new Formula One season. Nobody really believed that he'd win his race against time. But with an iron will and ultra-tough workouts, he fought his way back into the cockpit. Together with his physio Roger Cleary, he toiled away day after day, always with one goal in sight, the 2009 Formula One season.
We tried many different things, obviously a lot of work in the swimming pool. You can also do some cryotherapy, which is very cold, like a freezer room if you like, was minus 130 degrees for 3 minutes, and then back out to normal air temperature to try and stimulate the circulation to get the blood into new areas to make some healing. So there's many things that we tried, but in the end, time is what you need as well. The bone can only heal the natural way, and make sure your diet is very good, eating good food to give the body the best chance to heal.
As the RB5 was rolled out in January 2009, Webber was still not back behind the wheel. But by testing in Valencia in February, he was already going flat out. Webber overcame his serious handicap without complaint and proved to himself and his team what determination, desire and training can achieve. A minor miracle.
Both drivers are enjoying driving the car again. I think for Mark Webber, it's a big relief after, you know, 2.5 months with his foot up in the air, you know, with his broken leg. But the drivers are doing a very strong job for us.
You can certainly say that. Webber's been on the podium 4 times already this season. Then, at the Nürburgring came the long-cherished first win. Such fighting spirit gets its just reward.